You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
In a shocking and high-profile case out of New South Wales, MP Gareth Ward has been found guilty of sexually abusing 2 young men. The verdict came after a long and emotional 9-week trial in the NSW District Court, during which the jury heard disturbing details of 2 separate incidents, one in 2013, the other in 2015. Both incidents involved young men who met Ward through political circles and were later invited to his home, where the assaults took place. Ward, who once served as a Liberal minister before moving to the crossbench as an independent, maintained his innocence throughout. He denied the allegations completely, claiming either that the events never occurred or that his actions had been misinterpreted. But the jury didn't agree. After more than 2 days of deliberation, they returned guilty verdicts on 4 charges: 3 of indecent assault and 1 of sexual intercourse without consent, which legally qualifies as rape in Australia. One victim was just 18 at the time of the first incident, which happened in 2013. He said Ward had invited him to his South Coast home, supplied him with drinks, and then assaulted him multiple times over the course of the evening. 2 years later, a second victim, then 24, recalled a disturbingly similar experience. This time after a political event in Sydney. The man testified that Ward had climbed into bed with him and groped and assaulted him, even after he made it clear he did not consent. What made the prosecution's case particularly strong was that the 2 victims didn't know each other, yet their accounts were strikingly alike. The Crown argued that this pattern of behavior showed Ward had a clear tendency to exploit vulnerable young men under the influence of alcohol, and that his actions were far from accidental or misunderstood. Following the verdict, Ward was granted conditional bail, but must now report to police daily and remain at one of his 2 properties. The sentencing date will be confirmed soon, but one of the charges carries a maximum penalty of 14 years in prison. Under NSW law, a sitting MP convicted of an offense punishable by more than 5 years in jail automatically loses their seat, unless they appeal the conviction and stay the outcome. The NSW government has already called on Ward to resign immediately, describing his behavior as a complete abuse of power. Opposition leader Mark Speakman echoed that sentiment, praising the bravery of the victims and stating there is absolutely no place for such criminal conduct, especially from those elected to serve the public. Ward, once a rising figure in NSW politics, now faces a fall from grace that could see him not only out of Parliament, but behind bars. Stay subscribed for more videos.